How's it going, guys? It's iFireMonkey here. Today I'm going to be talking through a rather bunch of interesting things concerning Chapter 3, Season 2 of Fortnite Battle Royale. Now, the first thing is I'm going to be talking to you guys about what we're going to expect to return within the next few weeks or so. So, basically what we've got is some rather interesting leaks given to us by some very credible Fortnite leakers. So, FN Assist on Twitter has actually found out that the files for the first order blaster rifle as well as all the lightsabers were re-added in version 20.00 in the in-game files. So for those who remember the Rise of Skywalker live event that was in Fortnite, I think it was about a couple of years ago now, or it could have been last year actually. Basically we had a event where we got to see I should say, the Rise of Skywalker movie for the first time before it actually got released. And alongside that, we had the lightsabers as well as the First Order Blaster rifle make its way into the game. I think this was around for a certain amount of time, then eventually got removed. Pretty much, I would say soon after. I think it may have been there for the rest of that season. Then I think it got removed and we never saw them again. So that's interesting that they're bringing that back. We've also got some other interesting leaks, including an upcoming vehicle, which is a quad bike. Toolboxes are back for some reason. They're in game at this present moment in time. The ones that drop nuts and bolts, they're those red coloured toolboxes. I'm pretty sure most of you will probably know what I'm talking about. C4s, or remote explosives, now do 12 times the damage to vehicles. So they're quite powerful now. Thermal flopper durations change from 45 seconds to 30 seconds. Thermal floppers, I'm pretty sure the ones that give you that thermal vision all over the screen for 30 seconds now. Heavy snipers do more damage to vehicles, which is fair enough. A new upcoming vehicle is a version 2 of the Ballers. I'm pretty sure most of you will probably know what I'm talking about. It's those hamster ball prototypes that were able to like free run down the actual mountain sides and things like that. So lots of people actually did love those. It'd be interesting to see a second version of that come to Fortnite. Codenaming the files is Hamster Ball Prototype, and it has 400 health, which seems a little overpowered, just saying. Large vehicles, HP, probably tanks or blimps, 2,500 HP. So they are quite powerful pieces of equipment. Airstrikes, according to Hypex, will also return, but with new statistics. Builds or buildings damage change from 200 to 400, so double damage that. Players damage changed from 75 to 60, so that's been decreased. New vehicles damage is 240. Rocket speed is increased. Rocket amount reduced from 30 to 20, and the range is slightly increased as well. So that's interesting there. Just to give you a bit of an update as to where we currently are with the Fortnite map. The blue areas, that as you guys can see, the blue circles, these are all occupied by the 7, which is the face side, I guess you could say. The big red area, as you guys can see on the screen, is taken over by the Imagined Order. Now, hopefully, let's see a big, massive blue circle down there eventually, but I want to know what team you're supporting here, guys. IO or the 7? Let me know in the comments. So that's really interesting there. Now, I've taken out some rather interesting leaks, again from some credible Fortnite leakers. iFireMonkey has actually found out something rather interesting. So the sanctuaries, I'm pretty sure most people are aware of the funding booths that are scattered throughout the map. I think I only know of 2 locations. If you manage to find any more, let me know in the comments, guys. So each Battle Bus funding booth has a different percentage to being funded. The one at Synapse Station, which I'll show you in a moment, is 21.63% funded, and the one at the Sanctuary is 23.28%. So the Sanctuary spot can be found just to the east. I'll describe this as best I possibly can, but it's just to the east of the southeasternmost building at the Sanctuary POI, or the largest southeast building. I think that's pretty much the best. As you guys can clearly see on the screen, it's just east of this location, pretty much close by to this vending machine. So that's interesting there. And this is what it looks like. You can purchase or place some gold in to get the armoured battle bus. Now, that's the current situation with that. I believe we've got the this is another location for the apparently for the armored battle bus, located at Synapse Station. And what you're currently looking for, I think this was yesterday's tweet, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, this was yesterday's tweet. So this is what you currently expect to see. So it does cost. You can donate 50 gold every time, as much as you possibly can. The sooner you've got this up to 100%, the sooner you get the item, whatever the item may be, into the game immediately. So that's interesting there. I think we got the second location. Let me just double check on that. I'm pretty sure there's another location where you can find one of these. It may have been the third. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure there's one for the small turret and a large turret, and I think large turret at this present moment in time I got in this video was currently winning with that. If I manage to find out where that location is, I'll be sure to let you guys know in the comments box down below. Check out the pinned comment when I manage to work out exactly where that is. So that's interesting there. The no builds LTM that will be available after 8 days, or 8 days from now, will be called Solo No Build Battle Royale. There's other versions of it too, but you took this one to show you the name of it. So that's what we're going to expect to see after this 8-day period of no builds is elapsed. So that's interesting there. The stats of the unreleased Anvil rocket launcher. Now, I thought at first glance, I thought there was going to be the guided missile, but apparently it's not the case. Explosive weapon. Rocket homes to locked on vehicles or to the aimed at location. Aim down sight to lock on. So that's interesting. So does 100 damage to players. Magazine size of 1. Fire rate 0.75. Reload time of 3.6 seconds for the rarity. For, I always get this wrong, I think this is epic. 105, so 5 extra damage. Still, magazine size, fire rate, I think it's both the same. Reload time is slightly quicker than the rare, and the legendary is we've got 110, so again 5 extra damage on top of the epic. Magazine size and fire rate both the same, and again reload time is slightly faster than the blue and purple rarities. So that's interesting there. The creative documentation about enabling Overshield, which is one of the new things in Chapter 3 Season 2. It's represented by that shield with like a lightning bolt inside of it that you can see in your HUD next to your health and armour. And everything Overshield. In your maps, we can see images of what appears to be an alternative version of Overshield on the HUD or heads-up display, with this version having a visible bar behind the shield showing your Overshield. Now, these are just they're not. These ones are not in game as far as I know. I could be wrong, but hopefully it would be interesting to see how this works out. Now, if you ask me personally for my opinion on these specific images, as you guys are currently seeing on screen, I do honestly prefer the way it is currently right now. If you think that Epic Games should change this, let us know how in the comments box down below. I believe this is the current one as it stands right now. Sorry, that's not, beg your pardon, that's not right. The current version, as you guys are currently seeing on screen, this is the way it currently looks right now. So if you think this should change, again, let me know in the comments. So item shop assets added in Fortnite version 20. These will be used for encrypted cosmetics releasing soon. So Little Egg, which is the star-shaped background, which I think is represented by that. I'll have to double check on that one. I've also got this rather interesting image. I don't know really how you can really describe this. I'm getting some jungle vibes, or maybe some skeleton vibes, or something similar, or maybe a dragon. I think this is the dragon, if I'm not mistaken, so that's interesting. Scales, pretty much, I think we could represent that probably by a snake of some description, and a blue snowfall background. I think it's just a gradient type background there, so that's interesting. I think we've got some dots as well as a dragon movement. So, again, that's really interesting to take note of. Now, I'm pretty sure those who are OG fans of Fortnite will remember the Rock family, remember those that family made of rock that we saw back in chapter 1. And it was like a little side Easter egg where the this family of rocks, I guess you could say, were all spread apart in the chapter 1 map, and they were trying to find their way get back together again. And if you remember, during the back end of chapter 1, when after the volcano erupted, they had to try and make their way across the lava back to reunite with each other. So that's really interesting there, guys. A grave has been added to Loot Lake, and it's possible this is a reference to popular elimination of players with a vehicle into the ground at this spot, similar to grave references in previous chapters. So that's interesting there. I don't think we've got any previous images from this, but some more shots of Crispy Crater where the IO appear to be setting some supplies up at a broken building. I have to try and cast my mind back, seeing what was there and what isn't there now. So, PD is also another food resistance member, hiding away within the Daily Bugle currently, which is currently occupied by the Imagined Order. So that's interesting. To complete the collection of food industry members joining the resistance, Mancake has also moved out of Butter Barn. He's hiding away inside rocky reels with the IO outside his door, secretly communicating with the Seven. So that's interesting there as well. I think we've got a couple more things to tell you guys about. He doesn't believe... Oh, iFireMonkey. I don't believe I posted this. So here's an image of the Seven's chopper that we will be able to fund later in the season. So this is currently not in game now, but was the chopper that we're going to expect to be using when it does eventually come within the funding stations. Now, all upcoming unvaulting funding battles, each battle will require one of the choices to get 2.5 billion bars funded in order to win. We've got Boogie Bomb against Rift to Go, Shield Bubble against Balloons, and the MK7 Assault Rifle against a Combat Assault Rifle. So let me know what your predictions should be, which ones should be unlocked. Again, let me know in the comments box down below. Hope you guys found this video rather interesting. If you did, smash the thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Don't forget the notification bell so you don't miss more videos. And don't forget to use my support code in the item shop, DeathMonkey1992, and it is on screen in the description. Until the next episode, peace out.